So this is Dalbeattie men's shed, and you're right now in the wood workshop of the shed. In a few moments we'll walk around and look at the other parts of the shed.
I'm busy making a birdhouse for a lady here in Dalbeattie. She's asked us to make a birdhouse for them, and I'm busy assembling the roof. That's what it looks like. And I'll make the base once I've finished the roof. These bar counters I made for the Dalbeattie Civic Days. They needed some new bar counters, so they asked us to build us some, and these are the two that I'm building for them. They're just about finished. I'm just going to give them a couple of coats of varnish and they'll be ready to go. The tops are over there. The tops come off because they're quite heavy with the tops on. So yeah, we made these up. We also made this bracket here for holding optics. That goes on there like that. For holding the optics for the bottles.
Well, I was over in Australia about 4 or 5 years ago, and that's where I saw the men's shed for the first time. Very thriving business in Australia, very big stuff there. It looked like a really good idea. I thought Dalbeattie was a perfect site, if you like, so a perfect place for something like to happen here. So we got cracking, got it going about 3 or 4 years ago, I think. Got very lucky, we got some really good guys helping us. Jeff here has taken on the secretary and more or less runs it, and they all very well together. It's a very good and effective setup and deals with a lot of things for elderly men.
This is Pim the cat. It's illumination from Blackpool that was operated back in the 70s. It was stored on Edingham. It was very heavily damaged, and last year we restored this and put it in Colliston Park Civic Week to show people that it was coming. It was a big success, and we've been asked to try and replace it and make another one. So this Pim is now getting flatted down. We're planning to cast another cat on top of it, and hopefully for Civic Week this week we'll have 2 cats on the island in the middle of Colliston Park, illuminated cats at that. So that's Pim the cat.
You're the bike man, Martin.
I am, well, yeah, just through, we had a few bikes handed in to us, so I just decided I was got to do them up. Like we've had about 8 or 10 that we've got rid of so far. I just take them in, replace anything that's needed, replace cables, brakes, chains, service them, and then we let them go, usually for about 20 or 30 pounds. So somebody from the community will get reduced. That's one of the ones we got handed in, and that's just ready to go now. So some person will get that. It's quite a good bike. Do somebody for the summer. But I do other things as well. I make chopping boards and anything I can turn my hand to, really. But that's a good place to be.
I'll tell you a bit of work then.
Easier than cast iron. These are fittings to go on the gates and things like that. At the moment I'm just drilling the hole through the centre. I'm drilling tap it so it can be bolted on top of the gate. Just using the drill out the side for a thread to be inserted into it.
And what we've got here is cold bending metal tools. And this allows us to work with steel and work with it without using heat. And this machine allows us to twist steel quite simply. Again, without using a lot of effort and without using any heat. So it's safe to use. and we can end up with long twists. This machines on the corners allow us to make scrolls like this, and the machine over the far side allows us to put bends into steel, so we can make things like hanging baskets and hanging brackets. So, cold metal bending. Well, this is the results of the questionnaire. So how men shapes are helping people. But Joe also was asked to get the backstories of a lot of members.
Well, Alan, not that's right. I remember hearing about that chap. I heard about that. I was reading it.
Yeah. Oh, and there's various others in there as well. This is corporate outreach. This is good stuff. And Alan's got a lot of brownie points.
Indeed.
So he's quite chuffed. I've given him another one since.
Yeah.
So that's.
Alright. So what we shall do with that?
I don't know. I mean, if people are interested, but even if it just
matter,
it just sits there, you know.
Just sits there. Right.
You know, if it makes Alan's marginal difference.
This is me renovating chairs from the primary school in Dalbeattie, probably about 60 odd years old, and refurbishing them for the new school. They're great quality, so I don't think you could buy something like that cheaply nowadays. With 3 coats of varnish and that, and Bob's your uncle.
Cheers. It fills you up and then the big us further. To bring you up to food. I always got that. Yeah. No.
My sister's driving it from Kingston this morning.
Who is?
My sister.
Is she?
Right. How's she getting across the med?
I think for what?
The med. The med. Kingston's in Jamaica, you saw that. What am I thinking?
Technical artillery, man.
Thank you.